Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily and I'm the owner of The Aesthetic Dollar, and I design simple and minimal budgeting tools to bring the fun and aesthetic back into budgeting. We are currently in Phippsburg, Maine for my best friend's wedding, and we've been saving for this trip for probably close to 8 months. So we are so excited to finally be here. And just a little backstory, we're here for my friend Emily's wedding, and she is the owner and creator for Emily Cromwell Designs. She also has a YouTube channel, and that's actually how we met, was online. We're both small business owners and content creators, and I actually found her on Instagram probably almost 2 years ago, and we connected immediately and have talked pretty much every day since then. So me coming up here for her wedding is actually the first time that we're meeting in person. So you guys are going to be able to see that because obviously I'm sitting here now, and you can actually see behind me is the inn and the venue that we are staying at all weekend. Today is Friday, June 6th, and we got here yesterday, and the wedding is actually tomorrow. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me through this entire trip. And in order to do that, we need to start back from the beginning.
picture of today's weather was going to be rainy or sunny, and there was a lot of fretting about how the day would go, and if today would be different than it had been dreamed about. The true gift of today for you, Emily and Chris, is that there is a lot of love surrounding you both. The future will have rainy days and sunny days, not only physically, but emotionally as well, and you will have the strength to get through them no matter what the weather is, as you let your love shine through it all. I'm incredibly lucky to have you as a daughter who is so full of grace and strength, and as a treasured friend too now. You are kind, hardworking, and full of love, and we are so proud of the person you've become, and I love you so much. And to both of you, Emily and Chris, love brought you here today. Some people say that love is an interlocking of two souls, but we can also think of it as an embracing of dreams and hopes and fears and hurts, and all those things that make up this wonderful thing called life. Your love will carry you through all of those things. Anyone can fall in love, but you also have to choose love and keep choosing it every day. Hang on to the sparks you felt when you first met at Framingham State University, the sparks that made you feel safe and excited about being together and what the future would hold as a couple. As they say, home is where your heart is, and no matter where you are, as long as you're together, you're home. May you always carry the love and joy of this special day in your hearts. May your love story be filled with laughter, joy, and happiness, and may you have many blessings ahead on your journey together.
You won't get away, no matter what you do. I will have my way, I will make the rules. I'm just like a drug. Once you get a taste, you won't let me go. You remember me. I want you to call it. Wanna hear it at 3 in the morning. Your voice is my silence. Wanna hear it from Cairo to London. Como me amo, como me amo, me amo. What's my name? Como me amo, como me amo. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
You want the green chair? Do you want this? Good morning, my friends. Today is Tuesday. It is June 10th, and we are back from our trip to the East Coast and back to reality, to be honest. It was such an incredible weekend. It is crazy how fast it went by, and I am already counting down the days until I get to go see Emily again. And Chris and I were talking on the way home that we are probably going to plan a family vacation early this fall to go back and maybe stay in a beach house and just be able to spend a long weekend with Chris and Emily and just hang out. That is definitely on our radar and something that we're talking about and starting the initial planning stages for. For anyone that doesn't know the history between Emily and I, so we actually met on Instagram. I found her, one of her reels had popped up, and it was like a blooper reel where she compiled all of the bloopers from her reels and her YouTube videos into one blooper reel, and I was just like, this is so funny, and I just love her personality. So I followed her, and then there was like we started messaging. I don't really remember who messaged to first because she followed me back, and then we started messaging, and probably less than 2 or 3 weeks after we were messaging, we exchanged phone numbers, and we voice chat literally every single day and send text messages, and we're like literally talking constantly. And we have been best friends for 2 years, and going out to the East Coast was my very first time being able to hug her and meet her in person, and it was absolutely incredible. And the goodbye was as hard as I imagined it being. It was truly so sad, but we are counting down the days until we can go back. So I was just happy that I was able to get some really fun footage for you guys and just kind of share what the weekend was like. And we had so many fun adventures, and of course the best part, getting to witness her marry her best friend. So I just absolutely love Emily and Chris. And Emily, I know you're watching this, and I just want to say thank you and I love you. We are back to reality, and I actually came in yesterday, but it was definitely a big admin day, so I didn't film yesterday because I was literally on the computer all day. I also had kind of a travel hangover where my entire body just hurt. The way that our flights worked out, we ended up having to take 2 flights on the way there and 2 flights on the way back with a layover in between. Between my legs hurting so bad from dancing, like we literally did not stop dancing the entire night. My calves, like I could barely walk up and down stairs. So my body was sore. I was just really tired. So yesterday was just a cozy admin day, and I was able to get caught up on all my emails and edit a YouTube video and just get some things ordered that I needed to order from my manufacturers. And yeah, it was a really good day yesterday, just really chill. But today we are full on back to work. Stephanie is coming in today. We are going to start going through the new forest wallets and binders that we're going to be restocking, as well as going through the new Sophie money bags and coin pouches. We also have a ton of orders to pack that came in while we were gone. I think we're up to about 60 open orders. So Steph and I will start by working on orders, and then hopefully we can get to starting to go through like the binders and wallets and stuff, which I don't know how well you can see it, but it's all of these boxes behind me. So we have a big, fun, full day ahead of us, and I'm gonna get started by printing off the packing slips and the mailing labels so that we can just get all of those orders ready to go, packed up so that they can be scheduled to get picked up tomorrow. I will also say I have Rowan here with me today. I'm really excited to have her here. She's always so much fun, and she's excited to help us with the binders and wallets. That is like her job, and she is so good at it. Rowan, Stephanie, and I are just gonna be hanging out today and getting things done, and I'm super excited to take you guys along with us. I have no idea why my label maker has been printing like this. It literally prints one label at a time. Like, I'm literally printing off 40 labels right now, and it is gonna take forever. So I'm really excited because JADENS thermal printer said that they're gonna send another thermal printer. I asked them if I could give it away because I already have a label printer, but now I'm like, maybe we'll keep it because like, this slows me down so much. I'm printing off 40 orders, but it's like almost 90 separate labels between the mailing labels and the packing slips, and it literally takes so long for these to print out. So I'm excited for that to come in the mail. I'm not sure when it'll be here, but I'll show it to you guys once I get it. If it's black or white, I'm gonna keep it. If it's pink, I'm gonna give it away. And I don't know what's wrong with this one because it never used to do that, so who knows. I'll check back in with you guys in 48 hours when my labels are done printing.
like,
Yeah, I'll do my best.
it's okay if you rip it in the middle. I can keep coloring
I think I did pretty good. Is that all
it.
right?
Yes, yeah.
Here, you know what? I'll do this. I have to put it in another bag. And you can do that. I'm hoping Dad will bring us lunch. All right, Steph and I just got done packing orders, and we are gonna move on to going through all of the new products that I showed you guys in last week's studio vlog. So the forest binders and wallets, and then the new money bags. All right, you guys, we got through at least half of the binders and wallets, if not more. Rowan was a huge help today at taking all of the binders and wallets out of the plastic packaging so that Steph and I could just jump right into the quality checks. So Huge shout out to Rowan. But I do have one really exciting package to open that came in the mail, and Chris actually just dropped it off, well, a couple of hours ago now. But I wanted to open this with you guys because I talked about this in a previous video and I'm really excited to show you guys. All right, so I wanted to adjust the camera so you guys could actually see, but I am partnering with Celine at Funds and Fun to bring some cash trays back to the shop. We did offer cash trays previously and I'm not really sure why I never reordered them, but she came out with a new design. Well, I guess I don't know how new it is, but these are the cash trays that I personally use in my cash stuffing videos and I just love them. They're so perfect. So I asked her if I could order some custom colors to bring to the shop that go along with the Elements collection, and I think she had some really great colors that are going to fit in well with our 4 colors in the Elements collection, which are kind of like a mauve, a sage, a dusty blue, and a light gray color. So I'm excited to open this and I wanted to do it with you guys. And if you got last year's advent calendar box, you would know that the cash trays in the advent calendar box were from Celine. So she does have an Etsy shop and it's Funds and Fun. Oh, these look so good. So excited. Okay. So this looks like it is the Clarity cash tray. So here is what they look like. I personally use the 5-slot cash tray, but I wanted to offer the 7 because I know a lot of you guys use $1 bills. I don't really do $1 bills, but a lot of people do. So I wanted to make sure I added that in here. So this cash tray is not going to have the Aesthetic Dollar logo. She was asking me about it and I'm like, girl, just put your logo on there. You're the one manufacturing these. So she 3D prints these and they're awesome. So there's her logo, if you guys can even see it. So there we go, Funds and Fun. So this is the color for Clarity. This is for Power. So this is the cash tray that will be part of the Elements collection. And this one will be called Power. It's kind of like it's a mix between like a mauve and a coral maybe, but it is absolutely perfect. I love it. Oh my gosh, and these stack up really nicely, so these are going to be really easy to store. Like, look at that. They stack up so nice. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to double check my email from her. I'm pretty sure I know for sure I have one more box coming, but we got all of the Power cash trays. This really pretty, I'm trying to describe it. It's like hard to describe. Yeah, it's like coral and mauve. Like if you mix coral and mauve together, I don't know. It's so pretty though. I absolutely love this. So I wanted to make sure I got those opened. I'm gonna check my email to see if I have 1 or 2 more boxes coming. I feel like I should have 2 because I ordered 5 colors total. So we have this like mauve coral color and then like the grayish beige and then like the grayish beige. Oh my God. And then like the grayish beige kind of color. And then like I said, we have like a dusty blue, a sage green, and then I also ordered black because you guys know me and I love black. So those are the cash trays that will be coming to the shop. So I'm thinking we're gonna do, and I'm like looking at all of these binders over here too. So I'm gonna continue on with that task tomorrow, just getting them quality checked and bagged up. We have 4 more boxes that I need to go through. But other than that, they're all up on the shelf. We probably got through almost 300 binders and wallets today. So I'm going to continue to work on this tomorrow because our next big launch / restock will be the restock of the Forest Sophie binders and wallets, and then the launch of the new version of the Sophie money bags and coin pouches and the new calculators. So a lot of fun things coming to the shop, but I am about to get picked up by Chris because we are still down to 1 vehicle. So he's gonna pick up Rowan and I here in about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna try to clean up a little bit and then head out for the day, but I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Well, hey you guys, I am back at the shop for another day, and it's so funny that yesterday I was talking about my thermal printer that I used to print my shipping labels, because I literally got home yesterday and you will not believe what was waiting for me on my front porch. Literally the thermal printer that JADENS said they were going to send me. So I wanted to really quick open this with you guys, and I did already open it because I was actually kind of excited, but this is what it looks like inside. So I figured we could open it together, and I might just like tilt you guys down a little bit. All right, I know you guys can't see my face, but I feel like that's okay. So they sent me a thermal label printer, and I don't know if I'm gonna set this up today or if I'm gonna set it up tomorrow, just because I have a lot of things I want to get done today and I have to leave early. So this is the thermal printer, but I thought we could unbox it. I obviously have not gotten to work on these binders yet, but Rowan's here with me again today, so we're gonna work on that. They also gave me a dual functional label holder. So I'll show you guys what that looks like too. So that looks super nice. I already have one, but I don't know, maybe I'll like this one better. So let's get this unboxed. All right, and then I did want to bring this up. I unboxed their portable wireless A4 printer a couple videos ago, and I'm actually doing a giveaway for this one. So I'm gonna announce the winner for this giveaway in a little bit, so make sure that you stay tuned. But this is a wireless thermal printer as well, and it actually prints several different sizes of thermal paper, and you can print the shipping labels on this printer as well. So if you were somebody that entered into that giveaway, stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing the drawing for this giveaway, and I will be giving away more of these JADENS thermal printers in the future. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'll probably keep this one for myself because my other one is printing super slow lately. But I figured we could get this unboxed. Oh my gosh. So there's another one of these. So I will be able to give, I mean, I might give both of these away. Okay. So these are like what holds the rolls of thermal paper, and it looks like you can do rolls or lay them flat, which is nice. So we'll have two of these. So we'll open those in a minute. All right. And then here is the pack of things to be able to set up the thermal printer. Really pretty. All right, so this is what the thermal printer looks like, and I'm gonna really quick get everything out of the boxes and bags. Seriously though, look at that like really pretty detailing right here. I love it. All right, I got everything out of the box, and they also sent some tester labels, which is super nice. So I am gonna set this up here in just a minute. I was looking through everything, and I'm pretty sure that this is wireless. So you can open it here. Yeah, I really like this. You can also, if you're gonna print stickers, you can change like, this is like the width of whatever you're printing, which is awesome. And then this is the feed button. This must be the power button. And then they sent obviously the power cord for it, as well as a cord so you can hook it into your computer. And after setting up this thermal printer, it was so easy. This one right here, when I did that in the last video, it was so easy. And I was looking through their instruction manual, and it looks like this is also going to be super easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, and then we will print some tester labels. I do want to really quick open these and just like set one up and show you guys what it looks like. So your thermal printer would be right here, and it would feed the labels through the holder like this. Now, if you had your labels on a roll, you just remove this piece right here, and then put this in there, and then your roll would sit on this and would be able to spin. So this is really nice. So I like the one that I have is perfect because I need it to not take up a lot of space over on the shipping station, but I am going to be giving this one away. And how easy. This was so easy to set up. All right, so I'm going to be giving these away for sure. They're both the same. So I'm going to be doing 2 giveaways in this video, and I will pop up the instructions for how you can get entered into the giveaway right here. And I don't put giveaway in the title or the description of any of my videos, because what happens is we end up getting a lot of scammers that will impersonate me and then tell you that you've won, ask you to click links, and essentially they're going to steal money from you. And I don't want that to happen. So I never put giveaway or giveaway winner or instructions for the giveaway in the description. description. I always put them in my video so that the scammers have no idea that there's a giveaway happening and we can all stay safe. Like I said, this is how you can get entered into the giveaway. I will likely do the giveaway within the next 1 to 2 vlogs. It just kind of depends on when I remember. I'm still working on getting the thermal printer set up. There's something going on with my computer and I'm not sure what it is. So I reached out to their customer service and I'm gonna get some help because I am not a very tech savvy person. So the other one was really easy to set up, but I had it connected to my computer. This one is a Bluetooth/wireless printer and I tend to really have a hard time with those. So I reached out to their customer service and sent them a screenshot of the error that I was getting on my end, and hopefully they can help me. So we will finish getting that set up as soon as I hear back, but I'm gonna take a break right here and we are gonna do the drawing for the giveaway for the PDA4 printer. So let's do that drawing right now. All right, so obviously I have no idea who just won because I have not done the drawing yet, but I just want to say congratulations. So how you can get your printer is to send me an email, and I'll pop my email on the screen so that you have my email. Send me an email with your YouTube username and let me know that you've won the giveaway. All right, that being said, we need to hop into these binders and wallets because I really want to get through them by the end of this week so that next week I can work on getting everything up on the website and starting to let people know that we're going to be doing this huge restock and launch for the new products that we have coming. So I have Rowan here with me today. She was a rock star the other day, like I mentioned, taking the binders and wallets out of the plastic packaging so that we can quality check them, put them in the drawstring bags, and then get them up on the shelf. So I'm glad that Rowan's here to help me because Steph is not in today. Let's get going with these binders and wallets. right, you guys, Rowan and I got through most of the boxes. I still have a few left that I need to quality check, but she did get most of them out of the plastic packaging, which is amazing. So we're about to close up for the night, but I will see you guys back here in the morning because we still have one more day together left for this vlog, which is crazy because I feel like I just started filming, but it's actually been about a week. Either way, I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Good morning, you guys. It is Monday today, so I did not end up filming anything on Friday, but there wasn't really a lot for you guys to see because I actually didn't get into the shop until late afternoon because I had my two nieces, so my sister Stephanie's kids, overnight Thursday into Friday because she had some wedding deliveries that she needed to do for the floral shop that she owns. I did not end up coming here until about 2:30, and I really just filmed my cash stuffing video and did some stuff on the computer. So really boring day for you guys, but there are a couple of things that I want to do with you guys today. So the first thing is that I did end up getting the thermal printer working, and it was my fault. Something that had to do with the driver and all. It was really easy fix, but I just needed someone to tell me what the problem was, and they did email me back on, I think on Thursday night actually, like the same day that I emailed them. And since I didn't end up doing any filming, I thought I would wait until today to get it fixed, and I just did that, and I want to show you guys how it prints. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna print like 3 or 4 pages at once, which I've already done a couple of test prints, and it is just so seamless. I love the speed. It's absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna show that to you guys here in just a minute. And then the other thing I want to do with you guys today is unbox the rest of the cash trays. So 2 really fun things to do, and then for the rest of the day I'm just going to work on going through the wallets and the binders, and I feel like you guys have kind of already seen enough of that in this vlog. So I'm excited to show you guys how the thermal printer prints, and then we will open up the cash trays. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say it is super smooth, and the speed is absolutely perfect. And then one other thing that I'm picky about when it comes to thermal printers is how sharp the like edge is where you can rip off the actual labels, and it was perfect. So I'm going to show you guys how you can get entered into the giveaway. And I will also say that the print quality is exceptional. So here is how you can get entered into the giveaway. Pretty simple. So you're just going to comment what your favorite color is, and then you have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and go over and subscribe to Jaden's official YouTube channel. So those are the instructions, and I'm really excited to start using this printer. So the giveaway that I'm doing is for the 2 holders where you can put the actual labels into the holder so it doesn't take up as much space and just kind of keeps everything together. And it's compatible for both the labels that lay flat and then also the labels that are on a roll. So it can be used for either, whichever you prefer. So I just want to say thank you to JADENS again for being so generous, and then also gifting the Aesthetic Dollar this beautiful thermal printer after our conversation about me not being happy with my current one. So I just want to say thank you so much, and we look forward to so many more giveaways in the future. All right, so all that being said, I'm really excited to show you guys something that came in the mail, which is the rest of the cash trays. I do also want to give a huge shout out to the UPS man who seemingly risked his life bringing me this box because my German Shepherd Bo was extremely unimpressed that he was walking up the driveway, and I'll leave it at that. But shout out to my UPS guy for not freaking out over a massive dog running and barking at you. So everyone is good. We're all good, but that was quite the drama. Before I open these, I'm going to show you guys the 2 colors that were delivered last week because these are going to be added into the Elements collection. So the first one is this one. And this is just like a really pretty like gray beige kind of color. So this will be the Clarity cash tray. And then we have this one, which is the Power cash tray. This one is kind of like a coral mauve. It's super pretty. And just in case anyone missed it from earlier in the video, I'm partnering with Funds and Fun. She's on Etsy. Her name is Celine, and she's amazing. I've partnered with her before, and we're both super excited to be bringing this line of cash trays to the Aesthetic Dollar. They're my personal favorite cash trays. So I'm like, I have to have them in the shop. So we have 3 other colors to unbox. This might be my personal favorite. So this is Stability. It's just a beautiful sage green color. I absolutely love it. Okay, I think we might be waiting on one box because Perception, and then we're also having Black as just part of like a regular line cash tray. They're not in this box, so I'm hoping we have one other box that's coming. Okay, so I just counted these. So we have all of the Power and all of the Clarity and half of the Stability, and then I'm still waiting on Perception and also the Black. So my guess is that those are still coming. I'm going to email her just to make sure, but my guess is that those are still coming. So I'm not exactly sure. So I might wait to launch these until I have them all, because we can just do like a completely separate launch just for the cash trays. I don't want to launch a partial collection. I just don't like doing that. So I think I might wait on the cash trays depending on when they'll get here. If they get here by Friday, I'll launch them, or actually probably by Thursday because I would need to take photos of them. But yeah, we're still waiting on some of these, but I'm so happy with how they turned out. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope that you love them. And I'm just really excited for this launch and restock. It's been a while since we've done a launch and a restock at the same time, but this forest restock has just been a long time coming. So I am super excited, and I hope you guys are too. But that is going to bring us to the end of this week's studio vlog. I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.